Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing Q&A about my breast augmentation. Is that what you call it? I don't know. I'm going to be just reading some of the questions which I have been asked about my boob job. Oh, this is an empty page. Now, where are the questions, you may ask? Right here. So, the first question is, what size did I get? So I got 500cc, which is generally on the bigger side. For a first-time boob job, it's quite a big size to go. The doctor recommended that I didn't go any bigger than 400. But obviously, me being me, I didn't listen, because I just don't listen to anyone's advice ever, because I'd rather think, oh, I know better, obviously. So yeah, that's the crack with that. So yeah, obviously I got much bigger. Well, not much bigger, but 500, which is pretty big. My cup size now is DD/E. So yeah, I got a high profile, and I think they were Motiva implants under the muscle, I think. Now, I went to Turkey to get mine done. And what I will say is, you have to be prepared that there is going to be a language barrier, most likely. Especially with the nurses. That's one thing that I had an issue with, is I got quite ill over there, actually, and I had quite a bad experience. I think I had like tonsillitis, but really bad, and my throat was killing, but I was trying to tell the nurses, like, I'm in so much agony. This was right after the boob job, so it wasn't even the pain from the boob job. And that's me moving on to the next question. How was the pain? So the pain actually wasn't that bad, but that was also because I was so fixated on the pain from my throat that I couldn't even think about the pain in my boobs. All I remember is that it's a very tight feeling, like extremely tight, like you've just got a really tight bra. I mean, you do have a tight bra on once you leave, once you wake up from it. The next question is, would I recommend it? I'm gonna be honest, if I was to get it done again, I would not have gone this big. I probably would have got like 400, because at the start I did actually have problems with my boobs. They were actually looked like they were stuck together at the start. I'm gonna insert some pictures. And yeah, it just was not looking good, and I didn't really care. I was just happy that I had bigger chest. Like, I didn't really care, but everyone was commenting about it, and I was just like, oh great, now I feel a bit insecure. But after a few months, they did start to drop, and they didn't look stuck together anymore. Although I still do have an issue with the middle. I think because they're too heavy for my body, the middle bit kind of looks like it's sagging. I don't know how to describe it, but basically the skin looks really loose. Again, probably because I got too big, so I would not suggest getting too big for a first time. You know, do what the doctor or surgeon says. Don't be like me and be flipping arrogant. Am I happy with the results? So, to be honest, who the flip is ringing me, bruv? Sorry guys, someone keeps ringing me. It's so jarring. Anyway. Yeah, so do I recommend it? Oh, actually, guys, I can show you pictures on my phone. So let's go back to 2023. Inside. Oh, my pictures are literally all over the place. Oh shit. What is going on with this phone? Let me go and snap the chat. So this is my Snapchat stories. You're not going to believe this. So this was me on the day of the surgery. You can see my very flat chest. I don't know if you can see, actually. I'm not going to lie. I hope you can. This was me in the gear. This was me about to be put under the what do you call it, being put to sleep, basically. And I was literally not scared at all. I don't know why, because now the idea of surgery literally terrifies me. But in 2023 I was living such a I feel like I was just always drunk. I'm not even joking. But anyway, I was drinking so much that I literally didn't even think about what I was doing. Bearing in mind, I did no research. So, guys, I literally did no research. I landed in Istanbul, and last minute I decided I want to go to someone different. I don't know why, but I just thought, nah. So, last minute I just searched up surgeons in Turkey. And literally, the minute I landed, I chose a random surgeon. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. That's mint. Do not do that, guys, please. Do a little bit of research. I did no research. I'm lucky that I'm okay right now. Just about. So, yeah. That was me. Forever, forever, meant to be together. Don't know what that's about. This was me right after. Survived, hashtag praise God. I look rough. Ugh. Guys, the food was awful, I'm gonna warn you. It was like watery soup, but obviously, yeah, you have to eat like shit like that. Wish I went bigger. Ugh. Of course I did. Okay. Then I asked them for chips because I just couldn't deal with that awful soup. I feel like I'm just become a woman today. I just feel like so much more mature having tits, do you know what I mean? It's just incredible. Kind of wish I did it sooner, but you know what? I think everything in my life has gone how it should have been. Sooner? Mate, you were 19. Calm down, girl. Lol. Anyway, they looked very small compared to how they do now. They looked small because they're so tight. So at first, you might think, oh, my boobs look really small. But trust me, once they fluff out, they will look bigger. This was me with the throat infection. Yay, I have tonsillitis. So that was that. Also, I wanted to get my teeth done, but oh god, me crying. Brilliant. So yeah, that side of it was not good. Pain was actually unbearable. Like, guys, the pain in my throat was awful, and I genuinely believed it was triggered by maybe like a dirty, like where they put you to sleep. Maybe something was dirty, I don't know, because I've never had tonsillitis before in my life, so it was kind of weird, or I don't know what the hell that was. This was me a few days later. I was kind of recovering. They gave me antibiotics. But when I got back to the UK, I had to be on an IV drip because it was that bad. This is me on the IV drip back in London. So would I suggest getting a boob job in Turkey? Well, you definitely need to do your research. Oh, by the way, another question. How much did I pay? So I paid about, I think it was literally under 3k. It was like 2.7k for the actual surgery. Obviously I had to pay for flights, so probably around 3k in total. Which at the time was a lot of money for me because I was first year student. And yeah, I essentially used money that I should not have used, probably, but yeah. And recovery. So in terms of recovery, you do have to wear this really tight, uncomfortable bra for about 6 to 8 weeks, I think it is, every day and night, which is not very nice, to be honest, which is why I can't really be asked to redo them anytime soon. Literally the day after I got surgery, or the week after, I can't remember, a few days after, I went out wearing this, and I didn't wear a bra, and that was very stupid of me. I was still ill, by the way, guys, so my throat was still killing, but I just could not wait. It was ridiculous. I was so excited to go out. Yeah. So the scarring was really bad at first, but now they're almost invisible. But it depends on just your body, really, how it heals. Yeah. So they were definitely a lot more upright. Oh gosh. Another mistake I made was I went to Thorpe Park about a week and a half, or yeah, a week and a half after I got my boobs done. I went to Thorpe Park. Another mistake. Do not do that, guys, please. Just don't. But yeah, basically, be prepared because you might lose weight from it. I lost a lot of weight, but then again, I just wasn't going to the gym that much. But at first I was very happy with my body, but I would say I did go too big for a first time. But yeah, what can you do, really? I guess you live and you learn. But in general, if I had boobs that were more bigger than a B cup, I would not have got my boobs done. And genuinely, it's not that I regret it, but like, I would say embrace your natural figure, because it can cause illnesses. Of course, you have to be aware of the complications, and if you take them out, your boobs will never be the same, and that's what I've realised now. Like, please, girls, I wouldn't like say anyone needs surgery, but if you're gonna get it, please be aware like of the complications and the fact that they will never go back to how they were. And in some ways, I was more confident with my body before I got my surgery done. But it was a few comments like that made me do it in the first place, which is ridiculous. But people used to comment like my chest being flat, and like guys would say it in real life, and that actually did trigger me, made me really upset. And then I think what finally did it was I made friends with this girl in 2023 in like April, and she had like fake boobs, and I thought they looked unreal, and she literally inspired me to get mine done 3 weeks later. It was a very impulsive decision from me when I was 19, a few years ago. Yeah, would I suggest? Generally speaking, no. But if you are going to, obviously the bottom line is do your research. Do not do what I did. Don't be reckless. Because you might actually to end up spending more money in the long run if you go to somewhere in Turkey that's cheap, because a lot of people that went to my clinic had to redo it. And yeah, don't go too big, because you can always redo it again in a few years. You don't need to go big, because honestly, if you want a classy look, it's better to go small. But yeah, honestly, overall, I wouldn't recommend, to be honest, getting your boobs done in general. But this is just like the Q&A of my particular experience. So yeah, what else? I hate blood tests, all of that, IV drip. It's not nice, but that's how desperate I was to get rid of that insecurity. That was one particular insecurity that I had, which, you know, I didn't really have many insecurities, but that was one of them. And it's like kind of ridiculous that I felt the need to do that, but you know. So guys, yeah, that was my Q&A video on surgery in Turkey, and would I recommend it? Short answer, probably not. But yeah, me personally, it was an agony. When my tonsillitis was going off and they couldn't really help me, it was quite scary actually, because when I got to the UK, they told me that my tonsils were so big that if they carried on getting bigger, I might have had breathing difficulties. So that was really bad, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if it was the actual surgery that triggered it or bad hygiene. I don't know what it was, but yeah, that was bad. And the language barrier was quite frustrating, because I was literally in agony. I couldn't even drink water. It was hurting to drink water. So yeah, perhaps if I was in the UK, it would have obviously been smoother, and I probably would have got it done in the UK now. Today I would have probably gone to the UK, but just stayed here. But yeah, definitely just do your research, and yeah, bye guys.